What if you had absolutely no money, no investors, and just 7 days to make 10,000 Rand? That's exactly what I'm going to try. And I'm documenting everything. No fake screenshots, no borrowed money, no asking friends and family. Just 7 days, a phone, a laptop, and whatever skills I can use. Day one starts now. Here are the rules. Rule number one, I start with 0 Rand. Rule number two, I can use free websites, free AI tools, and platforms available to anyone. Rule number three, every Rand has to come from something I actually do. And rule number four, if I don't reach 10,000 Rand, I have to show you exactly how much I made. 7 days, 10,000 Rand, let's go. Day one, finding the opportunity. I don't have time to build a complicated business, so I'm looking for something people are already willing to pay for. I tested several ideas: data entry, social media services, AI assisted content, virtual assistants, online research, translation, selling digital services. Most of them sounded great, but sounding good doesn't mean somebody is actually going to pay you. So I decided to sell a simple service instead. I created an offer, found potential customers, and started reaching out. 10 messages, 25 messages, 50 messages. Then we got our first response. Day two, first money. This is where things got interesting. They weren't interested in the original offer, but they needed something else. And that taught me the first lesson of this challenge. Don't sell what you want to sell. Find the problem somebody already wants solved. After completing the first job, 450 Rand. That's our first money. 0 to 450, but I was nowhere near 10,000 Rand. Day three, everything goes wrong. Day three was a disaster. One person didn't respond, another changed their mind, and one opportunity turned out to be a complete waste of time. By the end of the day, I had made 450 Rand. That's when I started wondering whether 10,000 Rand was even possible. But quitting would make this video pretty boring, so I changed the strategy. Day four, the pivot. I took everything I'd learned during the first 3 days and focused on the one thing that actually generated money. Instead of trying 10 different things, I doubled down on one: outreach, work, messages, emails, delivery, payment. Then something happened: new customer. And this order was much bigger. Suddenly, 3,250 Rand. We were moving. Day five, scale. Here's the problem: if I personally do every task, there's a limit to how much I can make. So I looked for ways to make the process faster. I created templates, used automation where appropriate, used AI to speed up research and drafting, but I still checked everything myself. And that allowed me to take on more work without sacrificing quality. Day six, the final push. We're on day six, and this is where the numbers stand. Target 10,000 Rand. Current 7,200 Rand. I'm still short by 2,800 Rand, and I have 1 day left. So today isn't about experimenting, it's about execution. Every time that number moved, I got closer. Day seven, the result. It's day seven, and this is it. Total earned 10,450 Rand. Did I make 10,000 Rand? Yes. We started with 0 and finished with over 10,000 Rand. But honestly, the money isn't even the most interesting part. The biggest lesson from this experiment wasn't a secret website. It wasn't an AI trick, and it definitely wasn't getting rich overnight. It was finding something people actually needed and being willing to do the work to solve that problem. Some of the methods I tested were completely useless. Some were surprisingly effective, and one of them made up most of the money. So if you're watching this because you're also trying to make money, don't believe anyone promising you easy money. Test things, track the results, and pay attention to what actually works. But this experiment left me with another question. If I can go from 0 to 10,000 Rand in 7 days, what happens if I start with 10,000 Rand and try to turn it into 100,000? That's going to be a very different challenge.